everyone! On this episode of Coding with Kate, we are going to continue on my path of reviewing CPT so I can understand it. In the previous episode, we looked at the overall organization of HCPT CPT, and now we're looking into CPT and looking at the book to figure out how the book is actually organized, because that was another weakness of mine, because I find the book and the index to be unsearchable because I don't understand how it's organized. So we are going to go through what I just learned about the organization of the book and how to search it. This should be interesting. So within the book, we know that Category 1 CPT codes are the E&M, Evaluation and Management, Surgery, Anesthesia, Radiology, Pathology and Lab, Medicine, and I feel like there's one more, but that is where all the procedures are, where you need to find those codes for the procedures that are found in your op report. So, within those sections, this is the diagram they gave me in my practice book. There are the sections: E&M, Radiology, Anesthesia, Pathology, Lab, Medicine, Surgery. That's the section. Within the section, you have the headings that say the body system: central nervous system, gastrointestinal system, urinary system, cardiac system, those. Under those headings, you have headings for the body part within that. So gastrointestinal system, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, pancreas, etc. And then under there, you have the type of procedure. So whatever types of procedures are commonly associated with that body part, that body system, that's where you'll find that. And under that, you will have all of the variations of that procedure and their associated codes. So, we have, let's go to digestive. So within digestive, it says digestive system, then, and that's our body system because that is in the surgery section. So surgery section, digestive system, the first body part is the lips. I don't know, but it says for procedures on skin of lips, see a different code, which is in a different sequence. I don't know. And then we have the procedure type, so excision of the lips, repair of the lips, other procedures of the lip. And then under those headings, you have all your different codes and then the descriptions of the variations. So that is how that is set up. So that's how the book is set up. Or at least in the surgery section. That is how we look at it. So essentially it is by body system, further separated into body parts, then by procedure type, and then each variation of that procedure has its own code. So now that we know the basic setup of the CPT book, or at least a section of it, now we have to figure out how to search for codes within the book. So I'm going to be using the same model or activity as in the previous video, where I have a messy pile of all of the different directions or steps for searching in the index or just searching from the book, and I'll try and put them in order and see if I get it right. So, since I am most comfortable, text message. Let's start with an index search. Index search. So step 1. You want to look for the procedure name. Locate the procedure, step 1. If you can't find the procedure, locate the organ site or the body system anatomical site, that sort of thing, or the condition. So essentially like the diagnosis, I guess, or a synonym or eponym of that procedure, or a synonym or eponym of the organ site or something. I don't know. So you're going to look for a synonym or an eponym of one of those. If you can't find that, pursue coding description in the main section, meaning go right to the main section of the book and hope you find it. I feel like there might be one more. Now let's check, let's see. Oh, okay, so yeah, pursue coding description in the main section, that would be fine. Technically, it's supposed to be in a different section. So this is how you do the index search. Look for the procedure first. If you can't find it, look for the organ, anatomic site, body system, etc., or the condition, or a synonym or an eponym of the procedure. And if that fails, go to the main section. So in the main section, you can pursue the coding description of the main section, or into the main section, I guess. You can go online and research the procedure for alternate terms. Maybe you'll find it there. If not, you can just research it online just in general. A branch off of that is you can reference websites for coding guidance. So you can go to the AAPC, which is a coding organization, HEMA, which is another organization, and other reputable professional coding sites that offer forums where you can ask questions, or you can research CPT Assistant. Now, CPT Assistant, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how to access it. In my program, they said you can go to, I forget what website, if it's the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid or the association you're affiliated with, that you have your certification with, and they'll have a link to it. But whenever I did that, they said you could get it for free, like archived old CPT Assistant volumes, but it was only showing me to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it because it's expensive, and I'm planning on getting a job in a hospital within the next 6 months where I'll already have access to it, so why should I pay for it now? But either way, I guess on CPT Assistant, they have different volumes that come out, I don't know, weekly, monthly, something like that. And it covers all coding questions for how, guidance of how to code. So you can search that. So that is how we search in CPT, which is a little confusing since not everything you're looking for will be in the index. And then, like I said in the pros and cons of CPT video, going through the book, like through the main section and searching, is time consuming and frustrating. Even if you know even if you understand the setup of the book, it's still frustrating. So yeah, this is how we do it, I guess. So to try this out, I have my coding practice book that has a list of procedures for each body system. So I'll pick one and then we'll try doing it in the book. Try finding it in the book. Doing an index search and hope we find it. So it says laparoscopic hernia repair. So the index search says locate the procedure. So repair or hernia repair. So let's go to repair. That would be an R. Repair. Then we'll go to hernia, because it's a repair of a hernia. Hernia. And then they give a list of all different types of hernias. And we're looking for laparoscopic hernia repair. So they have epigastric, femoral, incisional, inguinal, intestinal, lumbar, lung, orchiopexy, paraesophageal hiatal, sliding, spigelian, umbilical, ventral, with spermatic cord. It just says laparoscopic hernia repair. Okay, let's try the main term of hernia, not starting with a repair, just hernia. Because we can also look for the condition. Let's go to hernia. Hernia, comma, repair. Abdominal, diaphragmatic, epigastric, femoral, incisional. Now, under incisional, they do give the option of laparoscopic, so maybe we can try that. So that will be code 49654 through 49657. 49654. Okay. So 49654 is under a repair, so it's under the procedure name, and it's within the digestive system. And 49654 says laparoscopy, surgical, repair, incisional hernia. It includes mesh insertion when performed and reducible. And then it gives another code if it's an incarcerated or strangulated hernia. And then there's another code for a recurrent incisional hernia. And then another code for incarcerated or strangulated. So we were just given laparoscopic hernia repair, but it does say in here, diagnosis. I forgot to read that. Diagnosis, recurrent inguinal hernia. So, if I would have read that first, that would have made our index search a little bit easier. Whoops. So let's go back to the index. Let's go to repair again, and we'll do hernia. This is what happens when you are starting to do something new. You don't always read everything. Oh, whoops. Okay, repair. Repair hernia. We know from the diagnosis it's a recurrent inguinal. So hernia inguinal 49491 through 49525. 49491. Okay, so that is under repair in the digestive system. But this time we are talking about the abdomen, peritoneum, and omentum. That's the body part within the digestive system. Repair. So it says repair. Initial inguinal hernia, preterm infant, no. The next one, repair. Initial inguinal hernia, full-term infant younger than 6 months. No. Repair initial inguinal hernia age 6 months to younger than 5 years. No. Repair initial inguinal hernia age 5 years or older, reducible. We're in the right age range, but we need recurrent inguinal hernia. Ah. Repair recurrent inguinal hernia, any age, reducible. It didn't tell us anything about incarcerated or strangulated. So I'm going to assume repair recurrent inguinal hernia any age reducible is what we want, which is 49520. But looking at my answer in the book, which I had already checked the answer when I first did it, that's not what we have. It says 49651. Oh, because that's under the laparoscopy section of repair. Oops. So under the laparoscopy section of repair of the abdomen, peritoneum, and omentum of the digestive system, there's laparoscopy, surgical repair, initial inguinal hernia. Nope, we need recurrent. Below that, repair, recurrent inguinal hernia. So laparoscopy, surgical, repair, recurrent inguinal hernia. That's what we want, and that is code 49651, which is what we have. So that is frustrating. So when you do an index search or go right to the main section and search, since it's just lists of variations and there's all of these subtitles for the type of procedure within whatever body part you're currently looking at, know that there are multiple body parts in a body system, so each body part section will have each procedure type, you know, the same procedure type in each section. So no, you need to make sure you're in the correct body part section, because we were not in the correct body part section. Oopsie daisy. And make sure you're under the correct procedure type. We were just looking under regular repair of a hernia. We needed laparoscopic repair of a hernia. Once we found that, then you have to read through every single one. Even if you think you found it, you have to go through every single one, because as you saw, it was on the next page that we actually found the correct code. I have more work to do. So stay tuned as I work through this some more and make more videos on what I'm learning and doing this talk-back method of attempting to teach you. I failed completely. But maybe next time I'll be better. So I will see y'all later. Bye!